You never know what's going on behind the scenes. Don't, because I used to watch these people, and I used to be inspired by them. I used to even think, maybe if I do a mukbang channel with my mom, maybe she'll be nicer. Maybe she'll start liking me more. You get what I'm saying? So, long story short, we're gonna get into this. I don't know what's happening, y'all. I can't say I agree with anything M is saying. I think M is the daughter. So we're gonna get into this. It's not even tea for me. I'm not gonna catch it out. Like, this ain't tea, bro. This ain't tea. This ain't tea. This ain't tea. This ain't my. This is what I like to call it. But we're gonna get into it. I'm over here and get my little cup, I hope y'all are enjoying y'all summer. I know it's spring, but bruh, it's summer. So, let's see. Okay, that's how we gonna do it. As I was finna watch another video, but I seen this video where it seemed like it may break down the whole situation. So we gonna finally get into the shit without just keep looking at clips from opinionated areas. Opinionated areas got some good shit, but it's like, I ain't with to keep looking at clips and shit of what's happening and not breaking down what the fuck is going on, because it's like she finna start reporting on the shit every day, but watching her videos not telling me what the fuck is really going on. Like, it's fucking with me. So, and like I said, I used to be inspired by these people. To come to find out they from the same city, gang. They did all these videos in the same city that I was in at the time that I was watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I'm super inspired by them. Like, later on, me and my girl had realized that, me and my girl at the time had realized that they was in Mobile, because she had did a video, a TikTok of her at the mall or some shit. It's shit crazy. So I'm gonna get into and I'm inspired by Ty, the YouTuber, to just like put more information out there about Mobile people. If I'm gonna do tea, if I'm gonna report on shit and say my honest esoteric opinion, then I'm gonna do that shit. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now I wanted to go ahead and make a video on the situation that happened between
Bro, let me find out that was the reason why she used to act like that. This is really finna fuck up my guy. I was grown as shit. It ain't my childhood, but damn, bro. Let me find out, gang. I used to love they fucking videos. They used to prank each other, all types of shit.
Juan and M, okay? If you guys don't know who Juan and M
She looks
are,
like
they were a mother and a daughter duo here on YouTube who would make hilarious mukbang videos. Now, Juan, she had like this laid back, chill, it's whatever type of personality. While she just had this funny, outgoing, entertaining personality. She just had this star quality about her. If you guys watch their videos, you probably know what I'm talking about. You probably scroll past them right on TikTok or maybe on YouTube, because they did have a few videos that went viral. Now, they've been creating content on YouTube for about 5 years. They have
y'all
over
feel me?
300K subscribers.
You feel me? Like, this is like I used to look up to this shit, bro, and be like, damn, you feel me? 5 years, gang. Y'all been doing this shit 5 years, so y'all know it's like people been watching them and really attached to their ass. Like, Like, we can't believe they beefing.
Their mukbang channel, and at one point almost all of their videos would go over 100K views. Okay, and like I said, this is their mukbang channel that they were doing together. I think on M's separate channel she still gets a lot of views. Things seem to be great between Juan and M.
I didn't even know they had other channels.
M started to upload videos about her moving out. We also seen that she was in a hotel. It was obvious that something had went on between her and her mom, and it was said that her and her mom got into an argument, and it led for her mom, Juan, to kick her out. Now, later on, we found out that M and her mom's relationship, because M, she started to be a little more expressive on her channel, wasn't as good as we all thought it was. Behind the scenes, M expressed that her mom had actually put her through a lot throughout the years.
She knew my mama didn't love me when she wouldn't buy me nothing for Christmas. I had something for Christmas, two Christmases in a, not in a row, but 2 Christmases in my whole life. She didn't used to do nothing for my birthday. Oh, you didn't have money, but you got me right for Christmas.
That's how it be, bro. That's how it be. It's something in the water down here in Mobile. Like, it's like they thinking they be thinking like it's okay to treat your kids
she
in a
ended
way.
up being able to move into a dorm at the university that she attended. She made it quite clear that she didn't want to do a 12-year lease just yet because she had some things that she had to finish up, and I'm assuming she was talking about school. You know, that's the reason why she didn't just want to jump into getting an apartment, but I believe she has an apartment now. Now, unfortunately, she couldn't even have peace with completely moving out because she began to express how her mom was making things very difficult for her.
She said, so you couldn't get in your car and come pack your... No. So how do we fix it from today? I need a solution today. I'm supposed to leave today. So she said, are you getting loud with me? I said, no, I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about. She like, you should have texted back when I said between 1 and 5. I didn't even know you was coming. I said, I ain't got a text you. She said, oh, get in my yard. So that's how it started, not even gonna lie. Because you doing, like, I'm watching her manipulate me. Y'all, when I say my mama showed her behind, do y'all know I had to call the police on my mama?
Just to get her shit.
Please excuse my little tongue, y'all. I've been crying so bad. When I say I'm so tired of telling this story to everybody, everybody keeps asking me, why is your mama treated like that? Like, why is she acting like that? Ain't you her only child? Because she, that's why. And I know that might sound really dramatic, especially coming from Attic, but this is something I felt since I was 8 years old. This didn't start overnight. This didn't start because of no boy. This didn't start because of no YouTube. This started at birth. And these are my real raw feelings, and I'm tired of hiding them. I feel like it's a lot of little black girls, little white girls, little Asian girls, little Mexican girls, just like me, who feel like this because of their parent. It's no way y'all have kids, carry through the pregnancy, bring them to earth, and treat them like strangers, like nobody. I'm tired of being quiet about this.
M said that her mom even told her, don't call me mom anymore. She told me don't call her mom anymore. She told me call her Miss.
I believe that, but I don't. I think she was just angry. So what's crazy is I believe that, but I just think she said the shit when she was angry, like everybody in the fucking world does. So I don't know. I think it seemed like M just growing up and she want her respect, and it's like her mom. That's what she mean by like just making shit harder for her. Cause man, why couldn't you? Cause on another video I seen where when she tried to go get her stuff, her mom said something about she was finna go to the bank. But it's like if she literally finna get her shit and leave, and this motherfucker done lived with you 18 plus years, why she can't just get her shit? Like you, it is, in my opinion. It's fucked up. That is fucked up. But it's like, and then that wasn't the first time she tried to get her shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but it's a sketchy situation. I'm not making any like standpoints of like what side I pick. I think they're mom and daughter issues. Like it's simple. And that happens more than a lot of people realize. It's like growing pains. It's like transitioning pains. It's just something that happens.
That makes sense. Okay. Everything that happened yesterday took away like a lot of my excitement of getting my first apartment. I'm gonna get excited about getting my first apartment, and I had to call police on my ex-mom.
Now, the kicker to this whole situation and why this is completely blowing up right now is because Elle was actually on her last year of college, her attending college, okay? She was about to graduate. So, can you
She
guys
graduated
imagine
in
you're going
college?
through all
Oh
of
shit,
this
I
with your
thought it
mom? Your
was
mom
high
is kicking
school or
you
some
out
shit.
when you're about to graduate. And this is
Damn,
what they
that's fucked
say, y'all.
up.
They say you're going to go through the most when you're about to walk into your blessing seasons, where you're about to get into all of these blessings that you will receive. You're going to go through a lot. You're going to go through a lot of spiritual warfare. You're going to go through people going against you just because you're about to have many blessings coming your way. But I digress. We'll get into that later, right? Now, even though her and her
Please
mom
get
had got
into it
into
later.
it and she ended up moving out, or her mom ended up kicking her out, she still decided to send her mom an invitation to her graduation, which I felt like was really nice. And it kind of
It was
shows a lot
righteous.
on M's end that she wasn't trying to hold any bitterness or animosity towards her mom. She still wanted her mom to come to her graduation. Now, M warned us right before her
Crumble
graduation
cookie is
that she was
nasty.
notified that neither her mom or her dad child, this is completely sad, was going to be able to attend her graduation, or they just wasn't coming. But I honestly think the day of her graduation, she still had some optimism that maybe her mom would show up. Graduation day came, y'all, and we seen that her mom just didn't
That's
come.
so fucking sad, bro. I could literally cry like right now.
Now, when I
Like,
tell you this has been shocking for fans and completely heartbreaking for us, we can
Like,
only imagine the
what?
pain that M is going through, right? Like, we're watching
y'all
her
gotta
videos,
go
we're
watch
seeing
their
her crying,
mukbangs,
we're seeing
bro.
her break down,
Like,
but we're
you would
also
think they
seeing
had the
her
perfect
break
relationship.
milestones and get through things, and we also are watching her graduate, and she has tons of fans and
That's
tons
so
of people
fucked up,
who are
man.
one backing her up.
How could you not attend your child's graduation, college at that? This is a huge accomplishment and milestone for your whole entire family.
Granted, she did call the police on her. Just cause, but it's like you wouldn't let the girl get her stuff. Like in civil, in family court, she would have a case. You dig what I'm saying? M would have a case. But she can't be mad that her mama is retaliating in that type of way, like cutting her off completely, because this is just how Southern mothers are, bro. You call the police on them, they dumb. They're dumb. They're dumb. Okay? They're dumb. But you call the police on them for a logical reason, because they are abusing you. You call the police on them, and she just cut her off. Like, what? Like, you didn't go to her graduation, like her college graduation game. See, it's so much shit going on.
Family should be, you family. This is sad. Imagine having an alive, well mother, and you still have to go through this
And she
world
the only
alone.
We
child.
really watched this mom and daughter duo, and we watched them grow up, and we supported them, and we supported the relationship that they had, or that we thought they had. I think a lot of us didn't want this to happen, but to see this go sour, to see the mom not even be able to show up to her daughter's graduation and literally make that conscious decision to not show up, was just literally heartbreaking. Now
That's
a lot
the
of
crazy
fans are
shit. They gonna be
completely
good
upset at
though,
M's mom,
but they
Juan,
need
and
some
they're
time
giving it
apart.
to her. Like every time she posts on TikTok or on YouTube or anything like that, people are in her comment section reminding her how they feel like she is a bad mom and how she is jealous of M because she
That's
couldn't even
insane.
show up to her graduation. Now I just want to make
But
this
Juan
clear
not
because M has
talking.
made it clear that she doesn't want anybody to bash her
Why she
mom,
keep playing
Juan,
this
okay? And I don't
video?
want to bash anybody's mama. I don't want to talk down. I don't want
Right.
anybody to think that I'm talking down or negative
And
on
Juan is so
anybody's
sweet.
mother.
I
But I
would
think
never
that
talk
so many
down on
people
her, bro.
feel away, not only because we're watching M go through this, but
But
some
black
people are
mothers
projecting because they
in
can
the South,
relate. They've been through some toxic situations with their mother, or they have mother wounds, and this is basically bringing up some old feelings of what they went through with their mother. So that's why a lot of people are speaking out and completely going on Juan. These stories are very prevalent, and a lot of times we do deal with narcissistic mothers. Okay, I've heard this story a lot.
bare
Now I can't
minimum,
diagnose
pick
anyone.
me, and
Okay, I'm not trying
narcissistic
to be on
mothers.
here acting like I'm a
Look
professional,
up
but some
all
of the
three.
signs that Juan is showing.
Look up all three. Narcissistic mothers, pick me mothers, and and bare minimum others. You're pretty much gonna get the same type of bitch, but like, you know.
She's obviously been showing throughout all of these years. Now people are saying, oh, how did we miss it? How did we miss it? People make it comical. People make skits and videos about mother.
But I liked all that. Hold up, but I liked all that. Like, I remember some of them times, like, cause she'll be like, "Why you flinching?" And she'll be like, she hit her anyway. She like, but that's parents, bro. Like, that's, I don't know how to explain this to y'all. Like, it's really, in hindsight, that's loving. What she was just doing is loving. I don't know why parents are like that. They're just overly aggressive, overbearing, over fucking whelming. That's how parents are. But so, like, I remember some of those times, like, where she would be being too aggressive and it would be like, hold up, mom. And then she, I'm saying, like, hold up, nigga, you should hit me. But I liked it that because it just showed an honest relationship.
And then now when things blow out of proportion, things get to a certain limit, people are like, how did we miss it? Well, the signs were there the whole time.
Hey, Nova, stop doing that.
But I'm actually glad that somebody brought this up and that these videos started to resurface because, yes, in some of the videos where Juan would hit M and M, you can see like she's visibly kind of scared in a way. You just never know what's going on behind the scenes because we literally didn't know that M was actually having a rough time with her mom. This is something that happens a lot of times with narcissistic parents. They somewhat like you when you're younger because they feel like it's easier to control you. Essentially, narcissists, they like to control people, and it's easier to control kids, right? But when you get of a certain age, and like I said, you start having your own thoughts, your own opinions, you can't be controlled. You get fed up with those things. That's when they dislike you, and then they think that you're being disrespectful or you're talking bad. When in reality, you just
like my mama used to say, man, my mama used to tell us, I got my last whooping at 22. So just imagine that thought process. This is the thought process of Southern mothers, even mothers all around the world. They think they really can do whatever the fuck. They can put their hands on you, all type of shit. I'm telling y'all, like, it's no limit to this shit.
Don't want to deal with their abuse anymore, and you're not wrong for that, but they will make you feel like you're wrong for not wanting to deal with that anymore. So with all that being said, yes, I think the signs were already there with Juan, but I do think that a lot of people just brushed it off and they were just like, oh yeah, that's how black mothers act, or maybe people thought it was just a skit, because in some of their stuff I did think it was just a skit, right? Another sign was the way that Juan would look at her daughter M. Okay, like I said, I understand that Juan, she comes off, and I honestly, like I said, I thought this was a skit as well. I thought maybe they were just acting or something like that. But I understand in a lot of the videos, Juan would come off like she had this very nonchalant, I don't care, whatever personality. But what I started to peep is the way that she would look at her daughter, like looking her up and down.
I never paid attention to that. But that was they back and forth though, because she, hold up,
rolling her eyes at her, the way that she looked at him.
Hold up, this is not good, because it's funny to me because I remember some of that, and it's like, so you saying, damn, so we can't even be funny no more.
Daughter, like looking her up and down.
I thought it was just Nova, what you doing, baby?
I want to play with Cody, but Cody's spirit so let me get out of talk.
You better be good.
Rolling her eyes at her, the way that she looked at him, it just didn't sit well with my spirit. It just wasn't okay. So now that things have gotten to this point and Em is being more expressive of all the things that she's been through with her mom throughout the years, and people are saying that Juan is obviously jealous of her daughter, it really makes a lot of sense the way that she was looking at her. With narcissists just in general, their spirit is broken, and I felt like you could kind of sense that about Juan. And with Em coming out,
I kind of feel uncomfortable. I ain't gonna cap to y'all, like, cause if that's the case that she's really like have some type of jealousy or hatred towards her, that's fucked up, bro. And I don't even feel comfortable like reporting on this shit. I'm just not gonna say shit else. We just gonna finish the video because it is like I am transitioning into a reaction channel. Like, but I didn't, nah, bro. Like,
expressing some of the things that she was expressing, you can tell 100% it's true. Essentially, what you see is that they're just very hurt individuals. They've been through a lot with the heartbreaks with men. If they're single, a lot of times it's heartbreaks with men. They were treated wrong. Maybe their parents treated them wrong. Maybe they had good parents. Maybe they just wasn't able to accomplish as much as they wanted to when they were younger. They were struggling. And essentially, sometimes they do become jealous because they watch their child accomplish everything that they wanted
that
to
they couldn't
accomplish,
accomplish.
or that they didn't accomplish when they were that child's age. And then jealousy, that spirit of jealousy, starts to creep in. And not a lot of people know how to handle it. If you guys read the Bible, this is why I love the Bible so much, because it definitely
This shit's
clocks
scary,
a lot of
bro, because it's so true. Like, man, I know so many parents, bro, in my personal life that just, it just seemed like they never support their kids. They never push them. They just do shit to hinder them. Like, they never invest in they adult shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
It says that we don't
You gotta
fight
look
against
at
flesh
you
and
gotta look
bones.
at families where none of the kids are doing like amazing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta look at the families like that. Like, it's something ain't right in the raising. You get what I'm saying? It don't, like, generational curses is one thing, but just like in my family, there's been people going to college. My mom even went to college, but none of her kids finished college. You know what I'm saying? There be shit in the water, bro. Like, I be looking at my friends and they been like, it should be shit in the water, bro.
We actually fight against spirits, okay? So that's why I said I don't want to get on here and bash Juan, because I really feel like that's completely insensitive when we get on here and we just completely bash people. Because what you have to understand,
See, and I used to
understand
think
that you're basically, essentially, that person is fighting spirits, so you're fighting that person's spirits. You will understand that some people don't even know why they act or feel the.
Thank you. She hard. I like her. I'm gonna subscribe right now. But yeah, a lot of people don't be knowing. But like, even that little clip, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Like, I just wasn't picking up on the energy.
So that's why I said I don't want to get on here and bash Juan.
Like, how she looking, like, that's why I respect it, man. I respect the girl's commentary, cause like, but like, look at how she looking. Like, I thought it was a part of their, cause she already real laid back and shit, and then y'all do not know, fucking shit. Black mothers in the South, like the ones that we grew up with, them motherfuckers don't play, bro. Like, it's not happy, joy, okay? As in, they're not happy, joy. I don't know what it is. You dig what I'm saying? So I thought it went with the energy of the, but it kind of was fucked up, bro. Cause look at him. She's such a vibrant. She does have a star quality about her. It's fucked up, man. Like, just imagine if her mom, like, even probably knew some shit that M didn't know, and she could have told her, like, baby, you got this spark that I used to have, and I used to want to be an actor. Maybe you should be an actress type shit. Like, you just never know. And like I was saying, I don't want to, like the girl was saying,
I really feel like that's completely
people.
insensitive when we get on here and we just completely bash people. Because what you have to understand, when you understand that you're basically, essentially, that person is fighting spirits, so you're.
And another thing, let me
fighting that person's spirits, you will understand that some people don't even know why they act or feel the way that they do. They just feel strongly about it. But in reality, it's them fighting spirits. Like, we take that whole, oh, he's fighting demons too lightly, because mothers start to fight them at as well. And sometimes as they get older, it's harder to fight. This is not me making any excuses, because if you're in church, if you're prayed up, yes, you should be doing it.
Right, and then my thing is us judging from a standpoint of not being genuine or like for some type of monetary gain, it's just gonna be felt wrong across the like the universal type energy. So us putting judgment thoughts and all that, that's evil eye energy. So should nobody be on here bashing, but if y'all could, I know if people could break down what they're seeing and share their experience and be like, dang, you know, like kind of like how I am, like I did not know it was that bad. I didn't.
Better job. But
I
some
didn't.
people, they're not, okay? They'd rather walk along the side of jealousy and be jealous of their daughter, brother, mother, whoever. You can kind of see that Juan, she has somewhat of a broken spirit. Like her facial expression, like I said, some videos, she is a little more expressive, okay? I'm not trying to do too much on her, but most of the videos with her looking her daughter up and down, just kind of having this stink face, just kind of having this, I guess what people would say is a resting bee face.
I thought that was their thing.
Because we can see that she was so happy, she was so expressive, and I understand that she's younger, which honestly, essentially, I just don't feel like it.
Yeah, I do agree with that because I do remember on some mukbangs like, so let me turn this shit around. I do. Now I can finally clicked in my vibe. Like I get what they're saying now. Like she would be say for instance, Emma be so happy about something or talking about something that's exciting to her. Her mama just be eating. Like she don't give a fuck. Like this could be y'all dinner table conversation. It's probably the first time she bringing up these thoughts to you, around you, and you just. So I never put that together until just like literally this moment. I didn't put it together until like this moment. Okay. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna finish this and watch another video as well. Damn, bro. What else could you say, ma'am? What else could you say?
No excuse at all, because I feel like when I get older, I'm still going to be a happy person. That's me. Like I said, I'm not trying to judge anybody. But yes,
but
you
it
can
takes
tell,
a lot of healing as you go.
Warm, peaceful, like nice, but expressive and funny personality. And I don't think a lot of mothers understand, right? Even if M started to change up, even if Juan came out and she was like, my daughter, she started to change up, because I did hear something about, she was coming in the house late and she was smoking and all this.
This motherfucker was in college, bruh.
Right? Even if that's true, even if Juan came out and she was like, my daughter, she started to change, she started to hang with this person, this
nigga was in college.
She really has to take that time to hear her daughter out. Why did this change? Why? Because M ended up coming out and being expressive, like, my mom put me through this, she put me through that.
They need to have that conversation.
I don't think what a lot of mothers
M's growing
realize
as well.
Is that
they both growing.
When you start to dislike your daughter and the way that she's acting, a lot of times you're looking at a child that just mirrored you. Okay, you're looking in the mirror and you don't like what you see. So maybe you do have to change some things about yourself for your child to be able to change some things about themselves. Vibes don't lie. If it is true, I don't know what's true or not. And like I said, I'm not trying to judge anybody. If Juan actually had this negative energy, this negative spirit, this narcissistic spirit, like, some people are assuming that she had this jealousy, all of these negative things, all of these negative spirits essentially attached to her, is she not thinking that her daughter may just be taking up some of that energy that she has? Like I said in the videos, it just seemed like, she was very nonchalant, just attitude, just resting bee face. She, had videos of her like hitting her daughter and getting very upset. Your child starts to take on that energy, but who you're around, you essentially end up becoming like, because energy transfers. So she definitely could have been taking on some of that negative energy that her mom had, and she didn't know how to handle it, because like I said, heard that she started smoking. Some people fall into that. They don't understand what they're feeling, why they're feeling that way.
And this self-medication, my own motherfucking father told my sister she's probably just self-medicating. deal with what I'm saying? Like, he still wouldn't deal with me. My father couldn't take my mouth. But, uh, yeah, but he told my sister, like, yeah, she's probably just self-medicating. I don't think motherfucker is crazy because she's smoking weed now. I don't know. My family was crazy, bro. I was shit.
They don't necessarily understand that it's somebody else's energy or spirits.
But she just made a valuable point. It trickles down. Like, you treating people crazy, they have to do something with that pain. Like, it's gotta trickle down in some type of way. Either it's gonna come out. It's gotta come. It has to come out. The pain and the hurt that people experience on a day-to-day basis, it has to come out some type of way. It's gonna, whether you deal with it through prayer, crying, exercising, venting about it, talking about it, because you're gonna have to do a lot of these things to even get it out your system, for real. Like, it's a lot of shit going to this, and it's a lot of shadow work that goes into it.
It's latching on to them, and they don't like it, but they feel it because they're around it. Honestly, I'm not trying to shade her mother, right? No tea, no shade, but
she doing a good job.
She was the star. She was funny. Like, her mom was there, and it was comical how her mom would react to some things. And we honestly need to stop normalizing, just because they're a black parent or just because they act negative and they're hitting their daughters. We need to stop normalizing that and laughing at that, because it's not funny and it's not okay. Because then in situations when women grow up and they start to deal with that behavior from men, then we ostracize that man. Of course, he gets locked up. He's said that he's horrible and stuff like that. But a lot of times we made it okay in the community when we seen things. And if you never understand why you got some of the treatment that you got from a narcissist, just understand it happened, and God let it happen to make you stronger, and you will come out stronger on the other end. So I really do think that this situation is just making him
everything is learned behavior.
Dealt with this or who deals
that go with my thought processes on, like, the jail system. I think it should be mental facilities for all type of crimes, bullshit, ship these motherfuckers out to their mental facility, get their ass on shock therapy, healing, whatever. I'm gonna do my retreats when I get up, money wise and shit, where, like, people can come through and to the retreat and get their healing or whatever. But, bro,
with this as well, this is going to make you parents do. And if you never understand why you got some of the treatment that you got from a narcissist, just understand it happened, and God let it happen to make you stronger, and you will come out stronger on the other end. So I really do think that this
a motherfucker do some shit out of trauma, right? Like DMV. They parents beat their ass. They bully motherfuckers. They beat on their people, they mate or whatever. Yeah, these motherfuckers need help, bro. So it's like you cage their ass up and they get worse. Like, I don't know, bro. It's kind of like a lose-lose for a lot of people that went through that type of childhood abuse. Because even, like, why does a person have to commit the crime or do some crazy shit for them to begin to get help? You get what I'm saying? And that's why I think DHR and CPS should be, I don't know about CPS, but some of that shit should be done away with, and the actual teachers need to be more hands on. Like you can't report a parent, but it's obvious if some parents be needing help, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. It's I know, because I deal with it. My kids don't get whoopings. They get popped if, I'm just too, but that's my point. If I'm just too stressed out and I don't, that's the way that I'm responding to what they're doing. You deal what I'm saying? That shit crazy, bro. Shit is insane.
It's just making him stronger. And for anybody who has dealt with this or who deals with this as well, this is going to make you stronger as well. As for Juan, I don't think that she's going to have as many viewers as she usually has now that people know about what she did to her daughter, and her daughter's been a little more expressive, but we don't wish any bad on her over here. We really just hope she tries to make amends with her daughter. And essentially, we really do hope that Juan heals. Like, maybe this is what she needed to heal. lot of times when you are a hurt person, if you don't sit back and isolate and get yourself together, you will end up inflicting that hurt on others, even your loved ones. Let's learn the real definition of love. It's patient, it's kind, it's respectful.
I think for them to break down the fact that, I think that's an amazing thing for them to break down the fact that she's going through pain and it's just coming off on her daughter. Like, I wonder if anybody like picked up on this energy while they was doing their mukbang videos, because I mean, the person I'm watching now said she never paid attention to it. She thought it was just a part of their duo, like mama and daughter duo. Like, yeah, Juan, she did get mad a couple times and hit her. I'm not gonna count. I'm flabbergasted. Like, they just really broke that shit down. What's up, Sela? Daily scoop of ice cream. How you doing, love? Damn, that was deep. This is a deep video, bro. I'm kind of like speechless,
It's
bro.
a lot of different things, but it's not what a lot of people try to make it seem. That's very manipulative and also gaslighting as well. And for anybody who has been through a similar situation like this, definitely leave your comments below. You can express what you've been through. Maybe, we can connect and talk about some things. All of us, once again, thank you
how many people I have dealt with that does not understand me and my mother's relationship. And this video is just proof. And this is just another reason why I don't talk about what happened with me and my mom anymore. I don't talk about it. I don't like to, because it's feeding into the negative bubble, the toxic bubble, the evil bubble that hovers around our connection. You dig what I'm saying? But man, this shit really got me speechless. Like, bro, what the fuck? But anywho, enough of the positive bullshit. Kai, just ignore them motherfuckers, bro. Like, cause Kai is crashing out, gang. Like, I just don't want him to crash out. Bro, first of all, it's summertime and so many people attached to your energy. Like, I just don't want Carson to crash out, bro. Cause I ain't gonna count. That's some shit. He's a Sagittarius too. I made a video yesterday about him. It's up under my shorts. It's like a 3-minute short, but like, yeah, this is the energy. It's just giving crash out. He's gonna crash out, and I don't want him to crash out. I don't even like predicting shit like this, but y'all know that I am a person that's able to do this type of shit. I don't like saying it though. Anyway, what I was finna look up? Cause the other video I had up is gone now. We're taking a break. Okay. Do I get into this? Okay, do I get into this? What? Come here, though. Let no one play with him more.
Okay.
What's up, ladies and aliens? I'm M. And I'm Juan. And we're back with another biggity banger. Just a mini banger just to come on here and let you guys know that we're thinking about you. We haven't been as consistent as you're used to. and we might have to take a short break. I'm not saying a long break, but a short break because we've had a series of events that have happened off camera, behind the scenes that we have to handle, and we have to focus on. During times like this is why we tell y'all to follow us on like Instagram or Facebook, so you're not so out of the loop and in the dark about what's happening.
You read me your
we
iPad, man. You sleepy?
Lost my grandmother, and so you all know how much she meant to us and how long we've had her with us, and we're in the process of
I'm trying to think of what I can give y'all.
grieving and preparing and dotting our I's, crossing our T's. So we will, I will, I'm excusing my mom from this because although we are both hurt, that was her mother. That was my grandmother. That was her mother. And I can only imagine. I can never tell them, but I can only imagine. And I know that a lot of you are sending your love to her, and we appreciate it.
What the fuck had happened? Hold on. Bro, I didn't even know they had a channel, like extra channels. I just thought they did mukbangs. I didn't know they did vlogs. I would have been watching. Just to see they mommy and daughter dynamic.
What's up, wannabes and M&Ms? I'm M.
And I'm Juan.
And we're back with another biggity banger. Just a mini banger just to come on here and let you guys know that we're thinking about you. We haven't been as consistent as you're used to. And we might have to take a short break. I'm not saying a long break, but a short break because we've had a series of events that have happened off camera, behind the scenes that we have to handle, and we have to focus on. During times like this is why we tell y'all to follow us on like Instagram or Facebook, so you're not so out of the loop and in the dark about what's happening. We have lost my grandmother, and so you all know how much she meant to us and how long we've had her with us, and we're in the process
of. Okay, see, yeah, yeah. It's too personal. Let's clear this up, and please don't bash her. I think that's too late. I think it's too late. I really do believe it's too late. And yeah, I get tired of people calling folks plants, bro. Just because you didn't do the research on who this person is, don't mean they're a plant. What happened with Juan on Most Watch? I think I finally got down to the bottom of it, y'all. I ain't gonna watch too much more videos. Some more shit did come out about it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping up with this sad ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they get back in a good vibe, or if M get a boyfriend, or you know what I'm saying? Like, if they pipe up.
Where her mom kicked her out the house, neither attend her daughter graduated.
Then I report them.
no salt, not one packet. So I had to go to the gas station and get this Chula hot sauce, whatever. And I really didn't even want to eat this. It's just, I don't have time for the noodles. At this point,
yeah, that bitch look dry as a motherfucker, gang.
Y'all got it.
They used to do like the 100 tacos, 20 tacos, and they used to do all type of mukbangs.
Without y'all.
Oh shit.
I think anybody will feel the way I feel right now. Especially after everything I went through to get here. That's sad. That's pathetic to me. And I don't care who feels the way about it. At this point,
talk your shit, M.
I do not care. I don't know.
Even though it was a little bipolar, she just started talking. Hold up, can we rewind that? Hold up, shit a little bit hot. Hold up.
It's been going back and forth where her mom kicked her out the
mad,
house.
Ain't she? Hold up, she mad, ain't she? Another thing y'all gotta know, I'm looking at her like a little sister or some shit. Like, bruh, I didn't even know she was in high school. I thought the whole time she was in I didn't know she was graduating college. I thought the whole time she was probably in high school or something, because she got a baby face. And she didn't do too much grown crazy shit around her mama. It was just fun videos.
Not one packet. So I
Damn,
had to
you
go to
be
the gas
mad?
station and
Come
get
on,
this
talk your shit, bro.
True Love hot sauce, whatever.
I like that.
And I really didn't even want to eat this. It's just
Here come the shit talking.
I don't have time for nothing else. At this point, y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm gonna walk that stage. I'm gonna start my new life without y'all.
Okay. Okay.
I think anybody will feel the way I feel right now.
Okay.
Especially after everything I went through to get here.
On my soul.
That's sad. That's pathetic to me. And I don't care who feels the way about it.
Don't.
At this point,
You can't. What's going on?
I do not care. I don't know. I feel like a whole different person. Like something switched. Like
Yeah.
I don't feel right.
Stand on that shit. No, I'm talking shit.
All my food nasty to me.
I don't even know what she talking about, gang. I ain't gonna count. Oh, something that I did forget to say, if they grandma just passed, that would trigger a lot of mother-daughter issues to arise as well. Like it would make her mom more stern and more what's the word? Nervous. Like nervous that she's not gonna do this right or that right or this. It's like fear mongering or just being stuck in that fear of her daughter not succeeding or this, that, and the third. It could be heightened after they lose, like as she lose her grandma and she lose her mother, her actual mother. You dig what I'm saying? So that would make sense.
So I pulled up to my mom's house to get the rest of my stuff. And as soon as she opened the door, she's like, hello.
They want to move in her
I'm here
new
to get the rest
apartment.
of my stuff. Mind you, I texted her on Mother's Day and I said, Happy Mother's Day. I'll be there Thursday/Friday to get the rest of my
Damn,
things.
she ain't say
She
thank
replied,
you.
"Yeah, between 1 and 5 this time."
I'm gonna cry, bro.
I didn't reply back. I felt like we said what we had to say. I saw the message. She saw the message. It ain't nothing personal that I have to say. It's established. I wasn't able to come on Thursday at all because I couldn't even get a U-Haul. So I came today on Friday around 2:55, leaving me until 5 o'clock to get the rest of my things. So once she opens the door and sees that I have a male with me, she says, you can come on in, but he got to stay outside. I said, wait a minute. Now, the last time I was here when I was looking for that modem, I told you that the next time I come, I'll get my bed because I have a man with me that'll help me break it down and take it out. She just standing there looking. I'm like, can you help me out? Like, I need to have him to break down the bed. He leaves and goes and gets in the car. So she starts saying, I need to go to the bank. You should have came yesterday. Why you didn't text back?
Damn.
She kept saying the same thing. I'm like, okay, I didn't text back, but we got to figure out how we're going to do it today. It's March 16th. It's 2:58. How we going to fix this today? I wasn't able to come here. She said, so you couldn't get in your car and come pack your... No. So how do we fix it from today? I need a solution today. I'm supposed to leave today. So she said, are you getting loud with me? I said, no, I'm just passionate about what I'm talking about.
Y'all, she said her mover
She like,
couldn't
you
come
should
in.
have texted back when I said between
That's
1 and
crazy.
5. I didn't even know you was coming.
And now she just making excuses.
She said, oh, get the hell out of my yard. So that's how it started, not even gonna lie. Because you doing, like, I'm watching her manipulate me.
Yeah.
You are literally focusing on what you can fuss at me about. Instead of making a solution. I couldn't come yesterday. I'm here now. How do we? I said, Mom, just tell me how do I get my stuff so I can leave you alone. She said, yeah, that's right, you do. But she's still not telling me how to get my stuff. If she gonna, what time? So I was like, what time you gonna come back? She get loud. She like, I will be back when I want to. You will come back after 5. I said, are you actually going to answer your phone this time? Because that's how I ended up not being able to get in the house the last time. I had to go get a hotel because I was officially put out.
Everybody knows
she said, are you actually going to come this time? Whole time, y'all. I said Thursday/Friday. I still had Friday today, 1 through 5. So she was like, get the hell out of my yard.
She did come between 1 and 5, though.
911. because my moving day is tomorrow, and I see she's always done this same. This supposed to just be a smooth process, so I can get out of your life. You hate me. Let me get out of your life.
Oh my god. Hey, we gotta get.
What's up,
if we gonna get the tea, we
Welcome
gonna get
back
the
to my
fucking tea.
channel,
Man.
and it is the day we have been waiting for so long.
I like
Today
things
is
just get
almost
on here
movie
like
day,
this.
and I said,
Or just pull the fucking bonnet down, gang. Like what are you doing? Like what? Just pull that part right there, Lisa. That part right there. Just pull it down. Like what you doing, gang? Just pull it down. When I get my streaming shit, I'm gonna put a crown on her head. I would have put a crown on her fucking head. So she, so she wouldn't be out here like that. They don't fuck with you how I fuck with you. They don't fuck with you how I fuck with you. I'm just saying.
almost move in day because tomorrow is my move-in date. It's the day before, and I'm still in my hometown. I'm about to
I
actually
bet
get
little
this
son got a
U-Haul,
charger or some shit.
go by my mom's house, pack up the rest of my stuff, and hopefully by the end of the day, I'll be on the road headed to my dream apartment.
Did y'all like
Yes,
it?
I have Latte in the bag, and she has no idea what's going on. She does not know we already have a house. We already have somewhere to stay. And y'all know she loves the windows. The only hint I'm going to give you is she's going to be so in love with the windows. But I'm waiting on them right now to unhook. Like, it's a little cab attached to the U-Haul. And let me tell y'all about the U-Haul. So originally, I booked a 20-footer. And I'm just going to get like a trailer to put my car in the back. Tell me why when we get to the U-Haul place, she tells me that they can't give me a 20-footer because the person who rented it hasn't come back yet. So they're going to give me a 26-footer, no charge. On top of that, throw in a free extra day. So I feel like this process is going to be very stress-free. I hope it's very stress-free because moving is stressful. But I feel like everything just keeps working out for me. So hopefully I could just sit back, relax, and kick my feet up because I really didn't want to do all this with a frontal line. You can see it's nearly coming up. And what I actually had touched it up last night. And it's kind of still intact, but I'm going to have to redo my baby hairs. Thankfully, this isn't the day. I don't know why, but on camera, it makes this part of my lip look extra dark. I promise it's not like that in real life. I don't know why it does that. But at least this isn't the day I actually get my keys. This is just the day where I'm trying to get all the rest of my stuff. So hopefully my mom has that room cleared out and I can just go in and get what I need to get. It looks like they're pulling my U-Haul around the front. So I'll talk to you once I get to my mom's house or once I'm like packing up my stuff at her house. And I know y'all are confused, but it's 2 houses. That's why I don't have my stuff from the second house. I have my stuff from the first house, if that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? So at the house I'm about to get my stuff from right now, like I have a whole bed frame, a whole mattress, and like a lot of clothes. And I think I might have like some high school rewards and trophies and stuff like that. So I gotta really see what it is. But my mom only gave me from 1 to 5 to get my stuff. So hopefully it works out. I was supposed to come, I told her Thursday/Friday, but today is Friday and this is the only day I could come because before now we couldn't even get a U-Haul, so
This is right before she get there?
that's what's going on, and now I'm finna trail you hard, so I gotta call you back. Left my camera, so I'm using my phone.
Call us back, girl.
But this has been the worst experience I've ever had. Like, I can't even focus on how excited I am about my apartment because this part right here. But this is all that's left in the storage. Pretty much everything is moved out. Yeah, real blood, sweat, and tears to get this cleared. I say I was so stressed out. It was so hot. It was so draining. Like, I recommend for anybody, just get movers. Like, don't ask me nothing else, just get movers. Unless you have people that you are paying, I don't know. I don't see how that won't be an issue, but maybe that's just my experience. But y'all, I was so sad. Like, I kept crying. I couldn't even be excited for my apartment, but thank God it worked out. So everything is in the U-Haul, and I'm now headed to my mom's house. I'm already emotionally.
We gonna act like we don't know what's gonna happen, and we gonna like hope for the best for her. Cause little sis gotta get her shit so she can get to her apartment.
Exhausted. And I really wanted to go to her house first just so I could be like ready to deal with everything. But
Right.
that was terrible. I didn't even want my mattress anymore because the method of transport was to drag it across the ground, including the ground in the storage unit, the hallway, the concrete.
Girl, you showing your location. She's showing. Little sis, you showing your location, little sis. Okay, thank you, look. She be hearing me, gang. That little sis, bro. We gonna get her straight. We gonna keep you lifted in the spirit, little sis. You gonna be good, gang.
When I say my mama showed
Internet got your back, gang.
Do y'all know I had to call the police on my mama?
Lord have mercy.
Please excuse my little tone, y'all. I've been crying so bad. When I say I'm so tired of telling this story to everybody,
She done had to
everybody
wipe
keeps
up.
asking
That's
me,
how I be
why
too.
is your mama treated like
Like
that?
anytime I go
Why
through
is she
some
acting
bad
like
shit
that?
with my
You
mama,
wrong,
like I be
because
having
she hates me.
I
That's
be
why.
having no tissue.
And I know that might sound really dramatic, especially
Shit.
for me, because y'all know I'm
I
dramatic,
take a
but
walk
this is
'cause we
something
done
I
got
felt
into
since
it
I
so
was
bad.
8 years old. This didn't start overnight. This didn't start because of no boy. This didn't start because...
So y'all can't say I don't do my motherfucking due diligence and I go find the motherfucking tea. You get what I'm talking about? We know what happened. We got down to the nitty gritty. We seen some of the back energy, the backstory of what happened. We know what happened. Now we ran across the actual factuals, the actual blog. Who knew she even did a vlog? 2 days ago? Like, what the fuck?
Because on YouTube, this started at birth. And these are my real raw feelings, and I'm tired of hiding them. I feel like it's a lot of little black girls, little white girls, little Asian girls, little Mexican
What
girls,
y'all
just
doing
like
to him?
me, who feel like this because of
What
their
you
parents.
doing to him,
There's no
Kashi?
way y'all have kids, carry through the pregnancy, bring them to earth, and treat them like strangers, like nobody. I'm tired of being quiet about this. I don't want to just say black mothers. Every mother, every parent needs to do better. Most of my life when I was depressed, it wasn't because of what was going on in school, it was because of what was going on at home. And now it's coming to the light. Oh, they not. Y'all, I don't even have time to get no story time right now. Just know I had to call the police. The police had to come there twice for me to get my stuff. Because all of a sudden, even though y'all saw me text that lady and tell her when I was coming. I wasn't able to come Thursday because I couldn't get no U-Haul. And I'm steady looking at GPS. I couldn't come Thursday because I couldn't get no U-Haul. I told her Thursday/Friday. She said between 1 and 5 is good. I came here today at 2:55
On Friday.
on Friday.
Thank
I still
you.
waited until 5 o'clock.
Okay,
when
yes.
she saw me, oh, I didn't know you was coming.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bank.
Right. But
like you did last time when you told when you put me out and then you told me to
right, and then like she didn't even realize, like, mama, if I didn't come Thursday, why wouldn't you think I was coming Friday? You could have asked me, just like I could have reminded you. The phone worked both ways. If you really gave a fuck, you could have been like, are you coming tomorrow because you didn't come today? Like, if she really gave a fuck and was in her mother energy and was not holding grudge just against her, it's still a child. Against her daughter. Like, she is an adult.
come back and get my clothes and stuff and get my dog her eye
see.
medicine, but you never called me back, and that's how I ended up having to get a hotel because you had me in my school parking lot studying until 11 o'clock p.m. And my granddaddy called me and asked me where I was at because he felt it in his spirit that I went at home, and it was because of something strange going on, and I still covered you and didn't tell him.
Probably a
You
warlock
talking
girl.
about all that stuff you putting on social media. Look what you doing. Look what you doing. You know I started blogging my whole life, and that's when you decide to act up. You know, you've been acting like that. You just didn't know I was going to include it. But if you text me while I'm on the clock on this camera making my money, you going to be included. Y'all, I'm sorry. Even all the officers was like, why is she treating you like this? She told them folks that I had since
y'all know what's
2000.
crazy? I pray she just keep moving forward, and I pray that they hash it out. But I also need her to learn what's going on because she can't keep putting herself around her mama. Like, the police, they save you from this energy that's going. Your mom's not. You call the police on her ass 1,000,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling
18 to move out of that house. I was still a minor. Matter of fact, I was still a junior in high school. How you gonna have put me out and I'm a minor still living under your roof? They looking at my driver's license. They looking at the phone. Mind you, she left. As soon as I started calling 911, especially when I started, I'm like, yes, the pizza has large pepperoni. She run in the house, get her keys and stuff. Man, the police was blowing her phone up. She talking about, you know who her dad is? He work with y'all. They like, what that got to do with anything? She talking about, she had since 2018 to get all her stuff at that house. No 30-day eviction, no type of notice period. The sheriff has to notarize that notice. Then the sheriff has to serve the me. Still got up and left. I knew that wasn't right. I knew that was illegal. But I don't like having smoke with Big Juan. But Big Juan been wanting to smoke with Lil M since Lil M was a baby, if we being honest. And I hate to say that, but it's the truth. And I'm really upset right now. I'm really finna start just wrecking everything. And I hate when I get this way. I knew my mama didn't love me, but she wouldn't buy me nothing for Christmas. I had something for Christmas, two Christmases not in a row, but 2 Christmases in my whole life. She didn't used to do nothing for my birthday. Oh, you didn't have money, but you got me wrapping Christmas presents for your dude. Just let me get off of here. I don't know what to say. I don't even know if I want kids. Cause ain't no way an innocent child that you had make you treat, and it ain't because she lying. She gonna sit up. I said, she talking about since I put you out. I bet you won't tell them why I put you out. I said, why you put me out? She said, I'm not getting into that. I said, yeah, because you put me out. She on the phone. She started muting the phone. Why you muting the phone if you told them the truth? No, I didn't. You a liar. You evil. No.
Good morning, y'all. So it's the day I get my keys, and no, I haven't been vlogging the way I should have because somebody decided to waste about 4 or 5 hours of my moving day. Like the day I'm vlogging and excited, I had to stand outside and talk to 2 separate sets of police in order for me to get my things. I wasn't able to get on the road on the way to my destination until about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night because that threw me off so bad. I got here about 5 or 6 in the morning. It's about 9:43 and I'm about to go downstairs and eat breakfast. I'm so sorry that y'all missed so much, but I'm gonna have to at some point do a sit down and rundown of what really happened when I went over to the house. I can't even focus on that right now because your girl is trying to hurry up so she can get her keys. AT&T is on the way. The event is on the way. It's time for me to move in. But I say, as no idea that we got the house see the house. But yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and get breakfast, and
I feel so sorry for her because
like
it's obvious that her mom did her shit. Like I can't say that she a bare minimum parent because something right was going on, but I just do feel like she going through shit. The more they start making money, I feel like her mama started going through shit, and it just kind of affected her in a negative way. You did.
Let's see how my lace look right there.
Shit sad as hell.
My ears.
It's like her mom lost her mom.
Oh, it's the.
She can't expect her to be on point. Yeah.
I know what
You gonna get rid of that bitch.
I thought it was gonna be melted. But that's what I get. All this slaving and sweating I had to do, huh?
I think I'll find me some keys.
Yep, you probably know. So the AT&T man is literally at the apartment waiting on me, and I don't even have the keys yet. How we gonna hook up the Wi-Fi and I don't even have the keys? I gotta put some lotion on. My heels are so dirty. Not dirty. Dry.
No makeup, bare face, no lashes.
No,
Dang,
but-
I want to wear some mascara.
Nova.
Please remove your credit card. Please press the blue button for a receipt.
I even press the blue button, you give me a receipt. We having him a little hard time navigate. What did I do with my mic? Oh Lord. Let me hide the camera. Lord.
Can't eat.
Lord. Lord.
Wait, what happened?
Them men ain't helping him, Lord. Oh, I hope this is his turn. Maybe he trying to go straight. Latte don't care what's going on. Oh, Lord. Oh, I hope y'all can see. Oh, Lord. All right, there we go. Please. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So I'm in my apartment and it looks way better than it did when I viewed it. Like a lot of y'all was saying, oh, you got your apartment. Those videos, I was not in my apartment. But this is my apartment and I'm doing like a little inspection, like take pictures of everything that looks broken or worn down so I don't get charged for it or they can like fix it. But yeah, I'm so happy, like it doesn't even feel real, like this is really mine, like I don't know, it hasn't said it like I see it. Oh, I gotta go get my actual keys. I have some keys, but they're not like my official key fob. This is just for me to like come in the apartment and inspect it. But yeah, I gotta do a tour. I'm gonna do a tour like right now, but it's not gonna be in this video. You're gonna have to watch the next video to see it. Right now, I'm just trying to get settled in. This is the official moving in. You know what I'm saying? But like this video if you want a tour. How many? I don't never ask for likes. Okay, so a little birdie told me I need to ask for 10K likes on this video for me to drop a tour because that really is like letting y'all into my space, like really letting y'all into my space. I never do tours. I've never done a tour. I did a tour of my dorm, but I've never done a tour like where I actually live. So yeah, like this video. This feel like it's coming loose. Y'all, I am just having like a little moment with Latte. Y'all know she loves the windows. Look at her. Booty, this is our house. Do you know that? Do you know that? Do you realize that yet or no? When I say I'm so grateful, like I don't feel like doing a house tour today. I'm kind of sad. Like I'm happy and grateful for what I have and what God has blessed me with. But it's just like a bittersweet moment with everything that's going on. I was not expecting like my TikTok video to blow up the way it did. I don't feel like I said anything disrespectful or, you know, demeaning towards my mom. I just told what happened. And I told the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I know that for a long time, what I'm about to say is very heavy. And I hate, you know, that my mama have to see this on the internet, but I've already told her this in real life. So it's not like she's hearing something different. But at one point in time, I grew up hating myself because of the relationship I had with my mom. And I know there may be some girls out there who are experiencing the same thing, but I'm here to tell you that what doesn't kill you literally makes you stronger. I'm here to tell you that no matter how alone you may feel, you are never ever alone. This experience has brought me so close to God, and I understand my faith does not look like most of girls, but I know that if I, can you stop? I know that if I didn't have the foundation of knowing how to call on him when I needed him, I would have given up a long time ago. I was able to not only graduate,
Get your stuff and get back there.
but get my own first apartment, like no cosign, all by myself. Like I
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
I have on business attire because yesterday afternoon I texted my mom and told her.
So I'm finna restart my live. I'm gonna restart my live and I guess just watch some shit on the internet, gang. Stream life. Getting the shit done. That's a long ass video. When I do want to low key see it, but that's a long ass. I'm looking at TV, y'all.
These are the pictures some kids.
Damn, look at Shawty's face. Like, before we go.
Someone said, do you know if your mom is going to your graduation? Nope. She ain't going, and my dad ain't going either.
What's wrong with her and her dad? Maybe it is her.
Someone said, do you know if your mom is going to your graduation? Nope.
That's crazy.
She ain't going, and my dad ain't going either.
I'm gonna come back live. I'm gonna go check Vito. And I'm gonna come back and just watch TV. It's like gonna be like I'm watching TV.
Good morning. What's up, Eminem?
So y'all still gonna be like, stay lit,
8:45 and live take
all that good shit. Never knew how hard it is. Never knew. Feel like places where I've been. Like all I'm amazed that I conquered this.